Hey, what's going on YouTube fam? So today we're back at it again with another lithium update, and we're just gonna jump right into it. So here is the current progress. She's actually all connected and on charge. Been on charge for like 26 or 28 hours now. And here's how they're looking. This is the semi-final product. So here's our bus bars connecting. These are our new grounds going to that new ground post I showed you guys, and these are all running to the back bank where everything else is. And these are our charging cables coming off the front where I showed you guys in a previous video. And this is how it came out. So all the cells are all wired up. We got the clear tubing to kind of save and preserve our other wires from getting damaged or anything. And all the way over to the other side with all of our jumpers, connecting them together. So I actually explained it wrong in the last video. The way these are wired, this right here, these four bottom ones is one bank, this other four is another bank, and then the 1, 2, 3, 4 on the back side over there is the third bank. So we got our grounds starting off here, and then it jumps over to that side where those two banks end, and then our positives over here, and those jump over to that side where those banks are, and these jumpers are just connecting the two banks together over here. And that's pretty much it. It was kind of confusing, like trying to figure out how to wire it up, but this is actually pretty simple, and it saved a lot of time and effort when it came to making bus bars and stuff. So kind of just like straightforward design, and she's bolted down real solid. Last thing we got to do, probably next week, we got to make a nice cover to go over top so I can still lay everything on it. And we'll probably even put some plexiglass in there so you can see up in here. Maybe even some LEDs down the road if I get lucky. But, and phone's ringing. And more updates with the inside. We fixed that pesky dome light up there. I finally got some new ones in the mail, and I got a spare now. I don't know what happened. I had a ton of these, and I lost them all. So now I got another spare. So if these ones go out, these are actually better ones. These are the SMD 5050s. The other ones were the one down below that one. Luckily, I was able to preserve my mat and keep it, so it's not just getting wasted. So this was sitting over here, and now that we got this here, I was able to take them and swap the sides and flip them around, and now they sit right under here and cover all the holes and stuff that were there previously, and gave a nice clean look. And same thing for the other side. And actually, I got my tool bag up here that I just kind of updated with all my new parts that I need if I get stuck on the side of the road or at a show like at Made of Steel. These are all my parts that I need to get by and get her back up and running. So just missing an alternator belt, still waiting on more of those to come in. Alright guys, so moving on to the front, you're probably already seeing a lot of new, but in the last video you saw that we ran these to the strut tower. These are our new grounds, so they're nice and solid and not just a single ground for all of this shit. And I was talking about adding double runs from the alt. Well, here you have it. We were able to get that in there and fit them all nice and tight. And you can see down there on the alt, those two white ones are the grounds, and we got the two orange down there. Those are our positives. And we were able to manage to fit them up in here. I still haven't even cranked it on yet to see if the alternator's fine and see how it charges yet, because I'm still trying to top off all the batteries. This is how that all came out. I really like the way it looks, and hopefully it'll get the job done and put less strain on my alt. So the front, I guess you could say, is officially done. Last thing I really want to do is just replace this ground here. This is an old ground from all of the last builds. Just an upgraded ground for the engine block. As you can see, it has the old cheap ring terminals, but they're soldered on, so and it's not too bad. But it's got the small ring terminals, and this is sky high, and we switched it over to the Mechman, so kind of want to replace that and get it matching and change it over to black. And other than that, I mean, everything's all good. So we were able to get that other ground out today. That was kind of a pain in the ass, but we got it done pretty quick, and everything else looks good. Well, that about wraps up this video. Still at 14.3 waiting for them all to charge, and I think they're all kind of balancing themselves out right now. So once that's all done, we'll take her off charge and start her up and see how it goes. We're heading out for a long trip to Orlando tomorrow, so hopefully she makes it out perfectly fine and we'll get some chances to kind of put these batteries in on the test. But be sure to go add me on Snapchat for some more real-time updates on the car. I'm always out here doing something to this thing. I'll probably be taking a couple days off of it now since the weekend's around and we got pretty much everything done. I'm always posting about this and it's always on my story. So if you guys like how the build is going and want to see it playing, go ahead and add me on Snapchat. I'll put that right here. And be sure to go check it out. And you can also send me messages on there if you like. I'm always trying to reply to all my followers. She's pretty dirty. She needs a bath, so it's getting ready to get dark. I think once that sun goes down, I'm going to go ahead and hit her with some soap and get her all cleaned up. But waiting for these batteries to top off, and we'll see how it goes. But for now, that's all we got, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. DJ John signing out. Be sure to stay tuned for the next one. Catch you guys later.
Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Why do you niggas capping